Can you drive an electric car with an automatic license? Is it possible? Getting a driver license is mandatory around the world. If you want to take your vehicle on the road, you must have a valid driver license. To avoid legal actions, there are different licenses for unique types of vehicle. You may get a manual license to drive a manual car. Similarly, an automatic license can make you road legal with your automatic transmission vehicle. Do you need an automatic license for an electric car? So first of all, you must know about your transmission vehicle, on which transmission system your electric vehicle works. You may have heard about how manual vehicle works. If you need to drive a car with a manual transmission, you must operate the gear manually by applying pressure on the clutch. On the flip side, automatic cars don't require such operations. They do not have a clutch, pedal and manual gear to drive the vehicles. You can hold the gear lever and put it in D to drive the vehicle. Electric vehicles use the automatic transmission system. They do not have a clutch, pedal or manual gear to operate. What makes them unique from automatic cars is the absence of gearbox. The technology used in electric cars does not require a gear function. A typical EV comes with a braking pedal and a throttle only. Electric vehicles have a switch to engage your car in drive, park or reverse. In high-end EVs, you may also find driving modes to enhance your vehicle performance. The automatic transmission of EVs only has one gear. This is due to the higher RPM of electric vehicles. When you press the pedal, you may feel the car speeding up without shifting the gear. Here it is only worth mentioning that one-speed transmission does not mean poor performance. You can get the same power from your electric vehicle from an internal combustion engine ICE. Driving an electric car with automatic license. Till now you have got the idea about why electric cars are automatic. If you have an automatic driver license, you can use it to drive your electric vehicle. Currently, there is no specific license for electric vehicles across the country. The state authorities allow citizens to drive their EVs with a valid automatic license. If your EV weighs 3.5 tons or more, you may need to qualify for a few additional driving tests to get your license. Third, can you use your manual license for EVs? Is it possible or not? Let's have a look on it. The driver license for manual transmission vehicle does not work for automatic cars. You may apply for an automatic driver's license to be eligible for automatic transmission vehicles. Since electric cars are automatic vehicles, despite the absence of gearbox, you may not be able to use your manual license for your EVs. As a resident of United States, you may not need a manual driving license at all. The standards of manual transmission vehicles has nearly vanished over the region. You can only find automatic vehicles to buy and drive. What happens if you pass your test in EV? Applying for a driving license involves several stages. Before proceeding with the test, you must learn the valuable information in the handbook. If you wonder whether you can pass the test in your electric vehicles, the answer is yes. However, you may only be allowed to drive automatic car once you clear the test. Type of vehicles you can drive with automatic license. Getting a driver license in US can be difficult. Many drivers often end up receiving a penalty charge due to violations. Knowing the vehicle you can drive while having an automatic license is vital to keep your records free of violation charges. So, how can you get an automatic license for EVs? To keep yourself out of legal trouble, you need a valid driver license in the US to drive a vehicle. If you want to buy a new EV and need a valid driving license, the following steps can help you to get it. There are 3 phases of applying for a driving license in the US. First, applying for learner's permit. Second, study the driver's handbook. Third, qualification for learner's permit. Fourth, proof of identity and residence. Fifth, paying the fees, taking test. To get a learner's driving license, you must pass the written as well as vision test. Receive the permit, learn to drive, the most obvious one, driver's education course, assisted learning, getting the automatic driver license, schedule your appointment, complete your license application, submitting your documents as well as fees, and last but not the least, take the test. In the final step, the DMV examiner will examine your driving and traffic knowledge to evaluate your status. You may need to drive under different conditions to prove your learnings. You must follow all the rules and laws to avoid penalties during your test. After the completion of the test, the examiner will inform you about your performance. If you fail the test, you may need to wait for a specific period of time before applying for the license again. So here's the conclusion. Having a valid automatic license for electric car is mandatory. If you drive an automatic vehicle and want to switch to an EV soon, you can use a valid license to operate your electric car. However, you may consult to your local state DMV officer to check the status of your license for driving an EV to avoid penalties. So that's all for today. Follow us for more informative videos like this. Thank you.